Hello guys, my name is Long Barrel and welcome to episode 4 of my Plus Rep Road to Knife series. This episode is special because I will be showing you guys how to make a profit on the Steam community market. In my case, I'll be using CSGO, but this can be done using any other game which has its own community market. If you saw my latest video of Plus Rep, you'll know that I left off on around $27 and I started with only about $5. This means that I already made a profit of around $22 and I'll be showing you guys how to do the same. Throughout the video, I'll be giving you guys a series of tips and suggestions in order to try and help you get the trade that you want. Know that trading is not easy and requires lots of time and dedication in order to achieve success. I'll try my best to show you guys the key factors in trading and what it takes to be a trader. Now without further ado, let's get started. In order to succeed in getting the trade that you want, you must be prepared. More often, you might miss out on the once-in-a-lifetime trade just because you're not prepared for it. Alrighty, so before we begin any sort of training, I think that the most important step is preparation. Being prepared for the trade will pretty much ensure that you are going to be quick in responding to pretty much a trade request or anything that you want to do. This will ensure that you are ready to make the trade when that opportunity strikes. So what I like to do is I like to open up my favorite browser of choice, and I like to go into Steam Community Market, and you'll want to make sure that you're logged into your account. Next, you want to open up two tabs with your preferred market game, and then on either tab, it doesn't matter, you want to have your gun that you're trading open. So in my case, it's the Vulcan battle scarred, and on the other side you want to have your competition. So what you do is you filter the price by ascending, and in the address bar, what you want to do is where it says P1, you want to change that to whatever page you want and wherever your scale is, your value. In my case, it's around like 260, 265 maybe. So look through it, go up a bit, find your gun. What you want to do is you want to find your gun, because that way you're gonna know what you're looking at and what is your competition. Next, what you want to do is you want to open up your actual Steam. Now that you're in Steam, you want to open up your friends list and scroll all the way down, and you want to maybe minimize the other one or close it because you don't need it for now. But this is how my ordinary setup looks. Here I scrolled all the way down just because if I ever add someone, they're gonna be down here and I'm ready to quickly make the trade. Know what you're trading and what you want to get. Always refresh both tabs so you're constantly updated with the new information about your gun and the competition. Remember, the market is never stable. It changes constantly, therefore you must always educate yourself on what you're trading and receiving. So knowing what you're doing before attempting a trade is really important before clicking accept and actually receiving anything in a trade. What I like to do is, before I get started, I like to always educate myself on my gun and the guns that I'm trying to or want to receive. So with my Vulcan, you always want to check the graphs first. So how much do they usually go for? So as you can see, mine has a little bit of a spiral. It goes up and down a lot, and I see here that it goes for 25, 26, and if we refresh the page, there's a new one up for 25.50. So as you can see, I'm trying to get to the prices in my head that about the average price that they usually go for. What you want to know is you want to know the potential value of your gun, and you want to know pretty much the potential drop of your gun. So will it go down? Can it go down? You know, how easily is it altered? And you always want to know at every single point what your gun is going for. So that's why you should always use these tabs and always refresh it, like, you know, every now and then, to know how much your gun went up or went down by. So right now we know that our gun has a potential of around $29, and that is because there's 4 guys that are lowballing pretty hard. And right now we just need these 2 gone, and then maybe we can attempt some sort of trade. So if these two are gone, we'll be able to make something happen. But for now, we're going to take a look at the competition. So let's refresh this tab, and we'll see here that our battle-scarred Vulcan is in between the factory new atomic alloy and the field-tested Jaguar. They're about the same price, so moving down it would not be smart, because I do have a feeling that the Vulcan will go up again. And as you can see, the atomic alloy does not have a really good value here, and the case hardened, I'm not even going to look at that. The field tested Jaguar, I already know from past experience that this gun does not really go above 27 and 26, so it hangs around the 20, 27, 26, 25 range, so 24, so that's why this would not be a good investment. We're looking on this minimal wear Dragon Tattoo Stat Trek. We look here, also would not be a good investment, because if you look at 2559, 2572, 2688, 2688, 2693, 2699, 27, and only after that it goes up to 2990. So that's why this will not be a good investment, because we'd have to go through 7 guns in order to pretty much receive a good value for the gun. And looking at the graphs, we know that the last one was sold at 12 p.m. and it's already 4:44. And just by looking at the graph, we already know that this gun does not get sold very often. That's why we should not make this trade. Another key factor that I always look at when trading is I look at the quantity of the weapons. As you can see, mine have 20-30 guns around there. They always circulate, so that means my gun, you know, kind of goes, doesn't go too often, but it also sells. But looking at stuff like 4, 5, 11, you'll know that those guns do not get sold very often, just because there's a limited number of them, and nobody wants to buy a gun or invest in a gun that does not get sold very often, or that there's not many of them out there. Just because if they were actually so rare, they'll be a lot higher up. So that's why we gotta keep on looking and keep on always refreshing both tabs just to know what you're dealing with. So as you can see, the Vulcan did not move up, so that's why we gotta just keep on waiting. If you don't want to attempt any trade until your gun goes up in value, that's perfectly fine. I do that a lot, all the time. I take a little gamble, you know. I'll wait like 20 minutes for this to go up, and then when in 20 minutes the gun might go down, might go up, and you never know. That's why you always got to be vigilant and always keep refreshing, always know what you're doing. So looking ahead, I'm actually really interested in this well-worn atomic alloy. So looking at this, now that I see this, it's actually would not be a really good investment at all. Just because it would take a while for me to get up to 29, whereas here it goes up to 29 in almost 4 guns. So, and actually before we begin trading anything, I want to show you my inventory. I have this case, and that case, all from drops, and I was able to sort of, you know, use this to, well, I can use this to add on. So as you can see, it's 53 cents, so around $1 plus 23, so about $1.20 in add-ons that I can use for my gun. I'm not going to be using these guns because I got all these guns from betting. I've made some pretty nice bets. I've gotten this up boom, which is around $12 right now, and I've also had a field-tested Redline AK-47, which I gave to my friend. Just because he asked for it, and I'm just like, why not? So these are the guns that I'm not going to be using for betting, but I will be using these cases just because I got them from drops, and anybody else can get these cases from drops as well. So now that I know that my gun has around a value of maybe like 2670, so like if I need to, I will add on, but at this low range value, I would not add on too much, just because sort of creating adding on at low value is not really worth it, unless you know that the gun will go up like really high. So that's why we gotta keep on looking. You know, keep going up. Like don't just be stuck with your area. Look up. You know, sometimes you might be looking at a gun. You gotta know what's up ahead. You gotta always look up. So currently, since I've been trading my gun for quite some time, I know that this gun would be a good investment. I've seen this gun go up to 32 a lot, and as you can see, 32, see 31, 31, 31, 32. So not only does this gun sell, it also creates a really good investment, just because of its value. It would be a really good value to trade for, but obviously we cannot do it yet because we have to get through 4 people first, unless there's another person at it. Nope. So just keep scouting, just keep looking on. I actually like to go even higher, even though I can't afford those, but I like to look on ahead and see what I want. So I already know that I want this Jaguar minimal wear. I've tried getting it before, but it did not work out. So keep on looking. This Jungle Tiger, nope, would not be a really good investment. So this is the process of knowledge. I always want to know what I'm looking for, what kind of gun that I want, and you know, just always refreshing my tabs, always knowing what's the difference between my competition and myself. So looking for a gun is really important when you know what you're doing. So just keep on going, know what you're doing, know your gun, and you'll find that gun that you really wanted, or that would give you a really good investment in the future. Just like a predator, scout out the weaker link. You want to target the people that simply want money out of their sale. These kind of people will most likely lowball their gun for a quick profit. You'll want to take advantage of that by offering them your gun so both of you win. Alright, so finally, after freaking more than like 3-hour wait, I can finally trade my Vulcan because it went up to $29. So this means I can start searching for higher value guns, and don't forget I have 3 cases worth around $1.20. So I'm actually gonna try and go for this. See if this guy will bite. Hopefully he'll accept. Actually, I'll add 2 of them. You know, just better increases my chances of getting the trade. So after you added them, what you want to do is you want to always add a nickname. So you put Atomic Stat Track, Atomic Stat Track. So now I know that when I add these guys, I won't have to search to my friends list. I'll know that these guys are the guns that I want. So we just wait for one of these to accept, and hopefully we'll try and talk to them. So you guys saw what I did here. I was looking through the pages and I found this field tested stat track, and the Jaguar actually went down as well. This would be a really good investment, and I think I've added this guy as well, so I'm gonna ask him for both. So yeah, so you saw what I did there. I searched about the page right after my gun, and since I have those 3 cases, I can add on and see if one of these guys might take the bait. So I have my fingers crossed that one of these guys will add me, so I can show you guys the trading process. Now that you're prepared, educated, and found the right person, it's time to trade. Negotiation can be a very tricky thing to do. You must convince the person why they should trade. If the person is not interested, it's your job to convince them. Be pushy if you have to, and make valid points when arguing. Alright, so here's the actual trading part. What we need to do is hey man, I am wondering if you would be willing to trade your Jag for my battle-scarred Vulcan plus 3 cases. So I would really like this guy to accept. If he says no, I'll say why not, and then if he still, I'll try to convince this guy. If he doesn't accept, then I'll be a sad man. So we just wait for this guy to see what he says. I know for sure he's doing. Sorry bro, already got a Vulcan. You can sell. What about atomic alloy? So let's see if this guy had me yet. No. You see, I want the skin. You want the money. You can still sell my stuff, and we'll both win. So let's see what he says about this. What? Alright. This guy's stubborn. I don't think I can convince him anymore. So let's see what this guy says. throw in Deagle and Nitro plus Vulcan. I'll trade your alloy, Famous Pulse, Stat Track, and my DGL. Looking for one trade plus pieces not a Well, this guy didn't bite. Let's look for something else. Just gotta keep on moving. So, let's see if this guy added me. Oh, there we go. Let me see. Is his... Yep, still for sale, should be. Hey, man. Would you be able or willing to trade your atomic for my Vulcan BS plus 3 cases? Will this guy bite? We'll see. Already thought something like this. I want to make a counter offer. Oh my god, this guy is going to ask me like... He's gonna ask me for a pistol, but I can't give pistols because that's not the guns that I want to trade. See what this guy says. Vulcan plus boom. Red laminate K minimal wear and sawed off. No. Sorry. My other guns are a bit not looking to trade those. Just the Vulcan and cases for one gun. Ooh! Let's do it then. Look at this, guys. You guys just witnessed a pretty awesome bet. Always check the condition. Make trade. And there you have it. Stat track M41S atomic alloy, field tested, plus. Thank you. Thank you. L plus rep U. So there you go. You guys just witnessed a trade live. Managed to get really lucky here. Hopefully that will raise my value up. So just click here, rep, fast, easy trade. Post comment, and there you go. I'll be right. Have a good one. Peace. And we quickly get rid of it. Alright, so there you have it. I just showed you guys how to trade up to anything, really. There you go. I just earned a plus rep, and we're all good. Alright guys, so I want to thank you guys for watching. Sorry that I was only able to show you guys one trade, but the video is already over 25 minutes. I hope that I was able to show you guys that it's possible to trade from nothing to something better, and now with this video you guys were able to learn something and see how the trading process works and execute it. And I'm not going to beg or repeat myself, but in the description I have added a link to my trade offer. If some of you guys would be willing to donate skins, cases, keys, I'd really appreciate that. Because in the future I want to make an unboxing video for you guys, and I could really use some help because everybody knows how hard it is getting cases and keys. If you enjoyed the video, then by all means please don't hesitate to hit that like button and share this video. That really helps me out a lot. If you guys want to hear more of me, then please subscribe to my channel. I will keep working hard to continue this series. Other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Keep trading guys, and peace out.